Now, U.S. President Donald Trump has hailed his revamped North American trade deal with Canada and Mexico, saying it will help to boost the U.S. economy. For more on this and other news from around the world, let's turn, as we like to do, to our Ro Aram. So, Aram, renegotiating NAFTA was one of President Trump's key campaign pledges, and now he is one step closer to fulfilling that pledge.
That's right, Mark. The fate of a new trade deal was all down to an agreement between the United States and Canada. The US and Mexico had already reached an agreement and was waiting on Ottawa to join. Trump had threatened to switch to just bilateral trade pacts with Mexico and Canada, but Washington and Ottawa did manage to iron out differences on Sunday, keeping the deal trilateral. That new trade pact has been named the U.S. Mexico-Canada Agreement, or USMCA, which President Trump hailed as historic.
The agreement will govern nearly $1.2 trillion in trade, which makes it the biggest trade deal in the United States history.
He also attributed the successful renegotiation to his hard-nosed negotiating tactics and his willingness to impose tariffs.
Without tariffs, we wouldn't be standing here. I can tell you Bob and all of these folks would not be standing here right now. And we're totally prepared to do that if they don't negotiate.
Although the USMCA avoids tariffs, it will make it harder for global automakers to build cars cheaply in Mexico and is aimed at bringing more jobs into the United States. The pact also gives the US greater access to Canada's dairy market. However, the deal still needs to be ratified in Congress, which President Trump noted could be a challenge. The outcome of next month's midterm elections could affect how Democrats vote for the USMCA as they seek to regain majorities in the House and the Senate.